Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, May 23rd, and we have arrived in Honningsvåg. It's a very small Norwegian fishing port, but it is the gateway to the North Cape, which is, as I've read, the highest point in continental Europe. So again, the sun's shining, semi-blue skies, high today of 50. Like, we're only 1,200 miles away from the North Pole, so that's kind of crazy. So I'm going to turn the camera and just kind of give you a view of the scenery of Honningsvåg. Hang on just a minute. I'm going to move to another spot. And this is the main town of Honningsvåg. We just got here a little while ago, and we got the all clear for people to disembark. So we finished breakfast. We're going downstairs and we're gonna head out. Here is another view of Honningsvåg from the water. And it looks like we've got a cruise ship there. That looks like it does some serious, like, cruising in icy places. So we are in a gift shop. Has all kinds of North Cape stuff. We're gonna see reindeer today. That'll be cool. We got some horns. We got Thor's hammer necklace. Really, really fun gift shop. This is the famous dog who, World War II, he helped the Norwegian soldiers in World War II on boats. So I can forget what his name is, but he's cute. Yeah. We are, this isn't until 12:45.
I don't think that's possible.
We are on our bus.
I'm sorry. It's really first.
There we go. And there's everyone on our bus. Here I am.
Today, we want the people who leave to come back, dead or alive, preferably alive.
Oh my God.
The town is a natural harbour for boats, has a local newspaper, radio station,
This is our
and a
bus
rich
tour
tradition with theatre and
to the
festivals.
North Cape.
The degrees of northern latitude.
Ooh.
You are on the same latitude as Siberia in the east and Alaska in the west, and with the North Pole in the neighbourhood. Despite our northern latitude, you will find the climate surprisingly mild in winter and equally cool in summer. The reason being the Gulf Stream, bringing a vein of warm water, providing harbours free of ice all year round. North of the tree border, the only trees are dwarf birches growing in the wild. There is a forest of them growing somewhere on this island, but the trees are so small it is difficult to find it, and if you get lost in that forest, you wouldn't even notice it. Ancient fossils are found on the island, some of them 430 million years old, and some of them arriving by cruise ships. Anyway, if geology is your thing, this is the place to be.
I don't think a lot of people got that one.
You and I are a good audience.
Polar winds sweeping in from the north is giving us a rather interesting climate. Sometimes in winter, storms and snow blizzards rage. Stretch out your hand and it is gone, and there is no visibility. Everything is white. You better stay at home. There might be convoy driving, but sometimes the roads close completely, and sometimes the island is isolated for days, and then, 9 months later, the children are born. But we love snow. We can throw it at each other and shovel it over to our neighbour. Last winter there was so much snow I had to climb out through the kitchen window. Next winter I plan to buy myself a shovel. Average snow depth is 1.5 meters, enough to build caves and castles of snow and throw snowballs on your neighbour. Winter is nice. You can snuggle up in the sofa, watch a movie or read a book, or look for someone on Tinder. P.S. There is no one in this area, trust me.
Alright, this is out of the side window. Holy moly. Dramatic. Wow.
This is the polar night where the sun is always below horizon and the beauty of blue twilight sets in. But the darkness is not complete. Moonlight reflected in snow-covered mountains creates a serene atmosphere with northern lights dancing above.
Ooh.
Some may find the darkness a challenge, with too little or too much sleep, but nothing a vacation, a little alcohol, or some antidepressants doesn't solve. By January, I am normally on my 7th goodbye letter, planning my move south. But I always stay. The beauty of winter is immense, and in midwinter there is feasts and local theatre going on, creating such a warm togetherness on the island. On the 22nd of January, the sun is back. This is celebrated, and is an important event on the island. In the Sami belief system, the sun was the most ancient deity or god, and today the Sami people are described as the children of the sun. And when the sun returns, the children are dismissed from school to go out and greet the rising sun.
She's talking
In
about
this
the
period,
midnight
the sun is always above the horizon, and it never sets. It is hectic and intense in nature, for animals, plants, and people alike. They all want to reproduce. And the summer is short, barely 3 months, and often a happy, careless time, and not only for the young. Birds are singing at night, and my neighbour is doing the same. It is difficult to sleep when sunlight is pouring through our windows, but who wants to stay home anyway? This is a nice time to go hiking, visit a friend, or enjoy long, endless days under the midnight sun. The colony is quite a spectacle, with thousands upon thousands of birds, nesting, breeding, making friends, making noise, going from meal to meal. Not unlike the life aboard most cruise ships, I imagine. Paul, before arrival, we would like to give you some practical information.
Okay.
Most importantly, we recommend visiting the globe, on the far side of the building, only a short walk away. This is the symbol that you are standing on the northernmost of Europe, previously seen as the end of the known world. The cliff rages 307 meters, or 1,000 feet, above the Arctic Ocean, with the endless horizon beyond. Outside of the building are monuments and sculptures. Among them are the children of the earth, made from 7 children from all parts of the world, symbolizing friendship and hope, showing that children, despite barriers in language, work nicely together.
So we are in the North Cape Visitors Center, and we smell donuts. It's really nice in here. It's very busy. I think everybody, maybe not everybody, but 95% of the people are from, there's Laura, are from our ship. There's the outside of the visitor center. I'm not really sure what that is, but I guess it's pointing the way to the globe.
Laura.
To Laura!
The altitude's making me crazy.
Yes, both of us. All right, we're heading out to the globe. All right, we stopped at this lovely viewpoint on the way to the globe. We're making our way there. And here we go. This is the northernmost point in continental Europe. Next stop, the North Pole. We are at the globe. We got our pictures taken. And now looking up at the visitor center, I guess there's a hiking trail. And more of Norway. And then just the Arctic Sea, infinitum. Well, oh, sorry about the finger. Not about infinitum, but anyway. And we're going to walk up and see the coins. Laura's looking furtively out to sea. All right, and these are the coins. They're not, well, they're supposed to be sort of coins. They were done by children from 7 nations, and they're huge, so just, that's how big they are. And it's all about peace on earth. And then there is this mother and child, and this person walking behind. All right, so for lunch, I chose a traditional Norwegian waffle with sour cream and raspberry jelly. And there's Laura with her Sami. And we have the best seat in the house, I think. That's our view. So we're going to have a little snack. So we're done at the North Cape and heading back.
And as the ice was retreating, the land was rising, and someone sat around a fireplace, perhaps using Snapchat. Fast forward in time, 3,000 to 4,000 years ago, we know for sure that the Sami, the indigenous people of the north, were roaming these lands, following the migration of reindeer, hunting, fishing and harvesting from the abundance of nature. In the age of the Vikings, the Norwegians came to these waters to trade, to plunder and to settle. This was a jolly good time, as described in the saga literature. This island was used as a northern harbour on raids to Bjarmaland, today a part of Russia.
Jolly good time.
In the 13th century, you would find permanent settlements along the coast. Europe was Catholic. The Catholics did not eat meat on Fridays. They wanted fish, and the fish came from these waters. The rich fishing fields led to hundreds of villages along the coast. On this island there were 9 villages, often located close to rich fishing fields. 1 barrel of fish gave 3 barrels of flour. The prices were high. It was like a Klondike, a gold fever, and lots of young men poured into the area. But the sea can be a treacherous place of work.
So we stopped at a touristic Sami family summer house, and there is a reindeer in front of us. And he looks pretty happy. He's just chewing. And they said they used the reindeer for meat and their hides, so this must have been the reindeer that they had this winter. Okay, and our bus got a really late start. We were a half hour late leaving, so we have 5 minutes here when we were supposed to have probably longer. But, oh well. Oh, and this was behind me, but he's not real. I did not notice this before. There's some wood carving. And then there are these sleds that they use to, they basically cross-country ski with them.
Here where they can land the fish.
Fishing village.
Where it will be prepared, deep frozen, picked up with trucks almost daily, and then brought further to other parts of the highway.
Whoa, Mr. Reindeer.
Here's his friends.
Look at them looking at us. Hello, hello. One more stop for a scenic view. It's the land of the midnight sun. Wow, beautiful. The colors in the sky are just gorgeous. Our cruise ship is sailing to North Cape, even though we were there today. There's the news. And there's where we were. Way there. Wow. Whoops. So Captain Hank is turning the boat around so people on all sides of it can see the North Cape. It's so quiet out here, and it's still about, I don't know, 50 degrees. It's crazy. Cold front moving in tomorrow though, so our next port tomorrow, it's going to be really chilly. But oh my gosh, this is such a dream. And then we got the ball up at the top. The ball that I got my picture taken by. Right up there. Holy cow, what difference a couple of hours made. It was warm and mild and not much of a breeze, and now it's starting to rain, it's cold, and it's very gray out. So I've had some crew members bringing some stuff in, and they said it's going to be a little bit of a rough night, so we're going to be rocking and rolling today. Anyway, that's it for the day. Sorry for the delay in the videos getting uploaded, but our Wi-Fi is extremely slow. So just remember, buy the shoes, eat the cake, take the trip even though it's windy and cold. I'll see you tomorrow.